Hey there again, everyone. I am Evelio, and I wanted to thank you for watching while I do this project. I am reading the book, The 7 Spiritual Laws of Success. And today I'm covering Chapter 3, The Law of Karma, or Cause and Effect. This is a pretty good one. But first, I wanted to do another moment of silence. And again, I found the quote, "Be still and know that I am God." It's from the Old Testament. Eckhart Tolle has made that quote actually on Oprah's book club. Be still and know that I am God. So we're going to do that right now. And that quote's on page 17. I don't know if I said that, but I did find it in this book as well. Okay? Be still and know that I am God. Now I will say that one more time. And when I say that, we will begin our moment of silence. Be still and know that I am God. Okay. I'm sure you could hear my dogs barking in the background. But nonetheless, there's stillness. And there's stillness all around you if you just observe it. There's stillness all around. And again, that stillness is deep inside of us. It's in the rose out in the garden. It's living, it's present, yet it's still. I believe that is the God within us. God is a miraculous stillness. And the amazing thing I think that I've found is that when you start to make a connection there about the silence within, the stillness within, and God and pure consciousness and awareness, that there is God in us, you don't really feel like God is somewhere else, or like you have to walk into a temple necessarily. Though I think you should, whenever you can, and offer a formal type of devotion. It's good to do those things. But God is no longer like unattainable, like, God somewhere else. He's also right in here. So it's good to take that quote out of the Bible, and it's good to exercise it. Again, one of the rules that we covered on chapter 1 is to experience silence every day. And now we'll begin with chapter 3, which is the law of karma, or cause and effect. And it opens up by saying, every action generates a force of energy that returns to us in like kind. What we sow is what we reap. And when we choose actions that bring happiness and success to others, the fruit of our karma is happiness and success. And again, a great quote from Swami Vivekananda. Karma is eternal assertion of human freedom. Our thoughts, our words, our deeds are the threads of the net which we throw around ourselves. So, it all begins with a desire and with a thought, and then we strive for that, and it produces the environment that it becomes the environment. It's cause and effect right there, because we're constantly exchanging again with giving and receiving. The flow of energy, it's constant, and when you make a choice, it's going to do something negative or positive, and that's just the way it is. Okay? So, it says here on page 39 at the very beginning, karma is both action and consequence of that action. It is cause and effect simultaneously because every action generates a force of energy that returns to us in like kind. Therefore, karma implies the action of conscious choice making. Okay? It goes on to say, the best way to understand and maximize the use of karmic laws is to become consciously aware of the choices we make in every moment. So, if we're present in our bodies every moment of the day, every minute that we are awake, again, we are in that moment and we're aware, we're present, and we know that we have control over the choices we make. Everything is a choice. How we choose to feel, how we choose to react, how we choose to react to something that happens or something that is being said. It's all a choice. And it goes on to say in this book that sometimes we make unconscious choices. Sometimes we don't know what we're doing, and, does that affect things? Certainly, it sure does, Even if you don't know what you're doing, you're creating cause and effect, a positive or a negative result for whatever choice that is being made. And every single thing is a choice. I thought this was funny here on page 40, that it also says, if I were to insult you, you would most likely make the choice of being offended. If I were to pay you a compliment, you would most likely make the choice of being pleased or flattered. But think about it. It's still a choice. I could offend you and I could insult you, and you could make the choice of not being offended. I could pay you a compliment and you could make the choice of not letting that flatter you either. In other words, page 41, it begins, most of us, even though we are infinite choice makers, have become bundles of conditioned reflexes that are constantly being triggered by people and circumstances into predictable outcomes of behavior. So who we are, who we think we are, we identify with all these things that we think we are, and, we follow that. That's just a snowball effect right there. You know what I mean?